So more Dragon Age. Yay! Holding above. So, Dragon Age writer, now this is before, it seems like it's deja vu, but no, it was the actress, Alex, whatever her name is, plays a female Inquisitor, she was blaming fans, but now we have Dragon Age writer, because again, nothing will restore good faith in your company with the gaming community than continuously blaming the fans for your failure. Dragon Age writer blames anti-fans for game's failure, while ignoring industry's role in massive flops. You can't make this crap up. You would think they would learn somewhere along the line that they would learn not to do this crap. But they do this crap. They also do this, and we've said this before. I was saying this last year, how they think that you'll just kind of buy anything that they put out because it's like, oh, it's better than nothing. Dragon Age creator says EA execs thought that BioWare fans would eat whatever slop they were given. Now, this is PC Gamer, so this isn't some fucking right-leaning sort of outlet. No, this is PC Gamer. Okay, very left-leaning. But fans would eat whatever slop they were given, since the nerds in the cave would always show up for an RPG because it was an RPG. What was I saying last year with when the game came out? That exactly that they thought that you would just take whatever you were given, that you would just consume it without question because they think you're fucking stupid. And rather than standing up and saying, hey, why are you guys producing shit? You guys are just like, Dragon Age, haven't had in so long, better than nothing, Because that's what a lot of people have said. Like, well, it's the first Dragon Age game in a while, and it's better than nothing. Yeah, better than nothing. I take nothing over having a $70 game with no expansion, no DLC, obscene amount of freaking bugs and glitches, lackluster gameplay, puzzles that aren't even puzzling at all, unrelatable characters. I would take nothing over that any day of the fucking week. But no, there are so many people who are just BioWare fanboys. They're just like, oh yeah, oh, it's better than nothing. Oh. And it's ridiculous. And this is why BioWare and EA and Ubisoft and all these other big game companies continue to push out crap, because they know you people defending it are fucking stupid enough to keep buying it. You are now the target audience. The fucking mindless dipshits who are just, haven't had in so long, better than nothing, But, and then we have individuals like David Gaider, former lead writer of Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, is drawing new attention for comments made recently in a recent Games Radar interview about so-called anti-fans. Criticizes what he calls anti-fans, individuals who he claims actively work to see certain games fail as a form of punishment for creative decisions they disagree with. No one wants to see these games fail, but when we see certain things pop up, like the fact that it's a medieval fantasy game and somehow top surgery scars are a thing, when you have current day terminology like non-binary in a game taking place in an age where that sort of vernacular shouldn't even exist, it just seems like you're pushing a message. And that's what people are criticizing. You can still be, guess what? Real fans know how to criticize companies. They don't just like, oh, it's so good. No. Real fans will criticize. Real fans will stand up and say, hey, why are you producing shit? The first Dragon Age game you give us in how long? And it's shit? Did you just expect us to buy it and just mindlessly play it and go along with it? That is what fans do. The fake fans are the ones like, oh my god, you guys need to leave big company alone. Then they turned from what you want, fans who would go out and spread word of your game and get people interested. But if you get anti-fans, they sort of do the opposite. They're very determined. Suddenly, to see your game fail is a sort of lesson to others who would make games of the same type. The comments come amid growing online discourse around titles like Dragon Age The Failguard and Conquered, both of which face extensive fan criticism over gameplay direction and perceived ideological messaging. Actually, I think I saw an article about BioWare, or not BioWare, Concord. Not worked at BioWare since 2016, did not contribute to the Failguard, which was developed long after his departure. The game was released in October 2024 and met with divisive reception from longtime fans. Even one of the people, jerking this game off like, oh my god, I can't believe we can have top surgery scars. She plays the game, and then she makes a video like, I don't think this company actually cares about us. I don't think this company actually cares about representation. You think? Maybe they do this because they know you people are fucking stupid enough to keep buying it. Maybe, is that a possibility? Maybe some of you may not want to admit it, but maybe some of you are so fucking stupid you will just purchase this game or these games or whatever product without question. And then when people criticize, it'll be like, well, it's better than nothing. Just be happy you're getting something. I'd rather have nothing. I'd rather have nothing and like it. Because that $70 not having to be wasted, that $70 not having to be wasted on a subpar, mediocre slot product, no DLC, no expansion. I'd rather just have nothing. I would just rather go back and do what people constantly do. Just go back and play older titles. It's not that hard. It's people think that, oh god, if you don't have the newest thing, it's gonna be no. It's like with TV shows. It's like with Doctor Who. The new seasons are such shit. People have no problem going back and watching the old stuff. Whether it be the first incarnation with William Hartnell or New Who, starting with Christopher Eccleston. We have so much Doctor Who material. We don't care if nothing new of it comes out. We don't care. Because we have plenty more from the past to entertain us that we know won't disappoint us. So these companies thinking like, oh, well, we can just create a slot product and it doesn't matter because people are going to buy it because, oh, they haven't had a game in this series for 10 years. No, they think you're fucking stupid. And unfortunately, a lot of you are. You're proving them right. You're proving our point. Consider BioWare, whose key figure BioWare during what many fans consider the studio's golden age. He was the leader or lead writer on Baldur's Gate 2, Shadow of Amn, co-writer Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, and later helped craft the Dragon Age franchise. However, he left BioWare nearly a decade ago, shortly after the launch of Inquisition. Yeah, as I said, that's one reason why they do it, because you haven't had a Dragon Age game since what? In a decade? And they think, oh, well, it's better than nothing. At least be happy you're getting something. And then you have the people online who are doing the same thing. Like, just be happy you're getting something. Citing burnout and creative differences. He joined Beandog As a creative director, before founding Summerfall Studios in 2019, there he led development on Stray Gods, a role-playing musical, released in August 2023. Interview, he went on to argue that fandoms have changed, becoming more entwined with personal identity and more hostile toward creative deviations. Well, whose problem is that? I mean, everyone nowadays, oh, well, if I don't see myself in this character, I can't relate to them. If my skin color doesn't match that of the main character, I can't relate to them. Despite the fact that they have the same ideas and the same goals and the same morals I do, nope, sorry, they are not black like I am, so I can't relate to them. Or, this person identifies as straight, but I'm non-binary, so I can't relate to them. Maybe propping that type of shit up and continuously pandering to these fucking people, maybe that might have led to a bit of a change. That might have led just a tiny bit of a change. More and more fandoms are making the things that they're fans of integral to their identities. And if it's integral to their identity, anything that affects it or insults it insults them. He added that this evolution is making it harder for game developers to engage with us. No, it's not. No, you could easily ignore what the small minority says and go with what people actually want. But no, you don't do it. Time and time again, you have shown that you can't, or rather don't want to do it. You rather keep pandering to the small minority who, oh no, we need to make games for them in a way to where they won't be offended. They need to feel represented. Otherwise, they're going to cry about how their fake fucking vaginas hurt. Maybe just start making fun games again. Stop fucking worrying about what the small minority says. And then you'll stop making shit, and then you won't have to worry about the majority coming after you. I'd rather have the minority mad at us than the majority. Because the minority is not going to make your game sell. It's not going to cause you to be successful. The majority is. So stop worrying about the freaking weirdos on Twitter like, oh my god, there's not enough representation in this game. And just make a good fucking game. He added that this evolution is making it harder for game developers to engage with a broader audience, player base, as hostility often drowns out I'm sorry, but when people do have valid criticism, you people immediately come out with, oh, you're a bunch of phobes, this and isms, you're far-right extremists, you're Nazis, you're... Instead of listening to what people are actually saying, you just dismiss it as them being phobes, and isms. None of you actually want to listen or actually fucking care about what the criticism is. It could be about the music, and just like, oh my god, you just hate women. The music. How does that... Because the main character in the game is a woman, and you people just don't like strong black women. Yeah, that's why I criticize the music. Because I don't like strong black women. So there's no arguing with it. Like I said, they don't want to hear it. They don't care. They're just looking for any fucking reason to jerk that game company off. This, in his view, has led to developers withdrawing from public forums to avoid cultural war flare-ups. Anti-fan remarks land in the middle of continued backlash over Dragon Age The Failguard, a game widely seen as a departure from BioWare's traditional RPG design. Critics have pointed to simplified mechanics, lack of player agency, the story themes that many believe reflect broader industry trends prioritizing message over gameplay. No role in the Veilguard. His commentary is being interpreted by some fans as defense of the studio that many feel has lost its way. Final thoughts. Take care of yourself and each other. But yeah, again, never taking responsibility. You have, again, as I said, this is what I was saying last year and before that, when it comes to movies, to TV shows, to games, they think you're stupid, and they think that you'll just consume anything they put out. And unfortunately, based on a lot of the comments I get, you're proving my point. You're proving that we're right. Because no matter what, no matter how bad the product is, you will always defend it. And you'll come out calling us phobes, this, and isms because you're not smart enough to think of anything else. Continuously defend these companies, and then these companies will see that and say, you know what? We don't need to change. We don't need to change or improve our games or movies or this or that because we have loyal morons who will continuously defend us. So why change anything? But as I've continuously said, whether it be this year or last year, it's modern day. What do you expect? We can't have good writing. We can't have clever commentary. No, it's just in your face. You criticize something, you get people calling you phobes, this, and isms. You have writers, creators, fans coming out. Oh my god, we don't like it, don't play it. You're just a bunch of phobes, this, and isms. And then people wonder why things don't change. And then people wonder why the games and movies and TV shows and comics and all that continue to come out are fucking slop. But modern day, what do you expect? Just get used to it. It's better than nothing. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.